I've been renting this old house for about 8 months now. It's the kind of place you pick because it's cheap, and you tell yourself you'll fix it up, even though you know you won't. The landlord is one of those guys who doesn't believe in contractors and thinks duct tape can solve anything. The first time I noticed the sound was back in early July. It was a hot night, and I had the window open. Around 2:30 a.m., I heard this faint scratching behind my headboard. I figured it was a mouse, but it wasn't frantic like mice usually are. It was methodical, long pauses, then a slow, steady drag. A few nights later, the sound came back, louder this time. I knocked on the wall without thinking, and everything went silent. I don't know why, but that silence felt worse than the noise. About a week later, I was working late on my laptop when I heard something new, a low, muffled whisper. I thought maybe a neighbor had their TV on, but I remembered there's no house on the other side of that wall, just a narrow gap between my place and the fence. I pressed my ear against the drywall. The whispering stopped, and then soft, slow breathing. Right there, inches from me but separated by nothing but plaster. The next day, I pulled my bed a foot away from the wall. That night, around the same time, the breathing started again, except now it was on the side of the bed where I'd moved it. I called my landlord. He laughed it off, said old houses make noises, and that I should stop freaking myself out. So I tried to ignore it. Then, last week, I noticed tiny holes in the wall, about eye level, perfectly round, like drilled holes. They weren't there before. I covered them with tape. The next morning, the tape was gone. The night after that, I woke up to a scratching sound again, but it was coming from inside my closet. I turned on the light, heart pounding. There's a small access panel in the back wall that I'd never paid much attention to before. It was slightly ajar. I shut the door, shoved a chair under the handle, and didn't sleep. 2 days ago, I found a piece of paper slipped under my bed.